circle left. Now circle right and listen to me. LS, MFT. Elementary corners like swinging on a gauge. A right to you, honey, with a right to left 8. Grand right and left around you go. Lucky strike means fine tobacco. Meet your honey and give her a whirl. All swing around with the little girl. Smoke 'em, then you'll see. Promenade and don't you fall. Promenade around the hall. Lucky strike is first again with tobacco men. Promenade straight down the pike. It's time right now for a lucky strike. Yes, for smoking that you're bound to like. You just can't beat a lucky strike.
Yes, Old Gold. The cigarette with nearly 200 years of tobacco know-how behind it. Made by tobacco men, not medicine men. Smoother, milder, tastier, Old Gold cigarette. Old Gold. The cigarette that treats you better in every way. Because in every way, it's a better cigarette. Well, it's like I keep saying all the time. If you want a treat instead of a treatment, get a pack or a carton of Old Gold cigarettes. You'll love them as much as I do.
Uriel, we're today's new Uriel, the fine cigar. The pleasure that we give is really better by far. I'm today's new Uriel, only a dime.
Why don't you pick me up and smoke me sometime?
Everybody likes a rapper, really they do. It's luxury light and it's pleasant for you. She's today's new Muriel, mellow and ripe.
You're gonna like me, friend, I'm just your type.
Everywhere we go they seem to like her shape. Firm and trim and handsome, so easy to take. I'm today's new Muriel, only a dime.
Why don't you pick me up and smoke me sometime?
Uriel, I'm Uriel Cigar. Cigar.
Switch from Hots to Snow Fresh Filter Kool.
Kool, Snow Fresh, Kool, tastes so clean, so refreshing, so cool.
As cool and as clean as a breath of fresh air. That's Snow Fresh Filter Kool. Your mouth feels clean, your throat refreshed. The finest leaf tobacco, mild, refreshing menthol, and the world's most thoroughly tested filter. That's Snow Fresh Filter Kool. Why don't you switch from Hots to the Snow Fresh coolness of Kool? As cool and as clean as a breath of fresh air. America's most refreshing cigarette. Snow Fresh Filter Kool.
This is a man who smokes Marlboro cigarettes. What kind of a man is he?
I'm a guy who likes to work on my car. I like to take it apart and put it back together. I get to working on it and forget where I am, what time it is. I even forget to eat.
You don't forget to smoke, though.
I always smoke when I work. They go together.
Why Marlboro?
Well, it's a combination of things. When I draw on a cigarette, I want to taste something. With Marlboro, I do. Yet it's got a filter that works. Then there's this flip-top box. I like things that are well-designed. This box is interesting and practical.
Would you recommend Marlboro to your friends?
I already have.
New Marlboro. Filter, flavor, flip-top box. Popular filter price.
I remember an uncle of mine whom I loved very much. He lived by the sea, and I often spent all day on the beach with him just walking along. He liked to smoke cigars, and each time he took one out, he asked me the same question. Do you like music? Yes, I'd say. Well then, Here's a band for you. He put the Robert Burns band on my finger, and we'd go on walking in the sun. Years later, that memory made me start smoking Robert Burns. This is the Robert Burns Panatella. An especially wonderful cigar with a rich and comfortable taste because the tobaccos are nature filtered for mildness and better taste. No artificial quick curing for Robert Burns. Every leaf is slow cured in clean air. Why don't you smoke a Robert Burns cigar soon? They come in 5 different shapes, from 2 for a quarter to 25 cents.
Driving cattle, desert sun ablaze, pounding leather, rounding up the strays, herding steers across the range. You'll find a man stops and takes big pleasure when and where he can. Chesterfield!
Join the men who know nothing satisfies like the big, clean taste of top tobacco in Chesterfield King.
Sun-drenched top tobacco's gonna mean that you're smoking smoother and you're smoking clean. Only top tobacco, full king size, gives the big clean taste that always satisfies. Chesterfield!
The taste you've been missing in the length you've learned to like. Full king size, top tobacco all the way for top tobacco filter action. Tops in friendly satisfaction. Join the big swing to Chesterfield King. New choice of the men of America.
Chesterfield!
And a very warm welcome from Phillip Morris. I'm Bob Shepard. I hope that this has been a good day for all of you, and that right now you're looking forward to your visit with the Ricardos, and to go with it, some very pleasant moments with America's finest cigarette, the new Phillip Morris King Size. All I want to say is this. If you haven't yet tried this new King Size Phillip Morris, well, you're missing the most wonderful cigarette made in America today. There's a special quality of throat comfort, a gentleness, a deep, full, rich flavor in this new King Size Phillip Morris you just won't find in any other brand. So get acquainted with this great new King Size Phillip Morris. Buy him by the carton. And remember, if it's Phillip Morris, King Size or regular, your throat can tell it's America's finest cigarette. And now, let's join the Ricardos in I Love Lucy.
To a Frenchman, it's the Eiffel Tower. To a Dutchman, it's a pretty flower. To an Indian, it's a monument. To a smoker, it's a Kent. The taste of Kent. The taste of Kent. The taste of Kent. More taste by tobacco. To the Irish, it's a leprechaun. To a Grecian, it's the Parthenon. To a Scotsman, it's his regiment. To a smoker, it's a Kent. The taste of Kent. The taste of Kent. The taste of Kent. More taste, fine tobacco.
If you smoke a filter cigarette, try the taste of Kent.
Uriel presents a bunch of small commercials for a bunch of small cigars.
Uriel Coronel.
Uriel Mint and Menthol.
Uriel Airtip!
Triple Burgundy.
Triple Cherry.
Triple Natural.
Triple Wild Blueberry.
Uriel makes more different kinds of small cigars than anybody. Uriel, the big name in small cigars.
Use Ajax! Boom, boom.